Hello guys and welcome back. So I played for a couple of hours and I have both designed and nearly finished constructing the station that was ordered in the last episode. That station is to serve as a sort of shipyard headquarters for the Duke's Buccaneers. We are almost done building it to specification, and well, I hope I haven't done anything wrong so that we have to spend a lot of time building up my mistakes, but I think I've done it right. So, the structure consists of altogether 16 defense modules, 1 administrative center, 2 medium shipyards, 4 large, 2 extra large, and a whole bunch of storage, 16 large container storage, I think, and 4 habitation modules, all of which are pyramid. There's also a requirement to have 150 shield generators on the station and 350 turrets. We are nearing completion of the station, as you can see here. It is now building the extra large ship fabrication bay. If we have a look at the plan build, you can see how I've constructed this in kind of a grid pattern and then extended down here for the 2 docking piers that was required. Altogether, at this moment, it has almost fulfilled the requirements of the guns. It has enough turrets, but it has shy 3 shields. So for that we are building another defense module on top of what we already need. And you can see that down here. It has not started construction on that one yet. So let me engage Zeta and let's allow some time to pass. And I am delivering all of the resources myself at this point because I do not particularly trust this or the AI to be able to deliver what I need when I need it. In fact, it seems like we're going to need more hull parts than I previously assumed. Oh well, we should be able to do all of that in this episode. It shouldn't be long before the station is finished. In fact, it just finished its last extra large ship manufacturing area. Yes, I suppose I can show you the free split families and how they've rebuilt. So as you may know, in a couple of episodes prior, the Cordocurbs took over the entirety of this area from the free split families. They have also conquered the Xenon area over here. We have yet to scout this area for Cordocurbs station. But they took over the free split families wharf and shipyard here, and both of their equipment docks. But it seems like actually the one equipment dock here got destroyed. There used to be one here as well. Oh no, here it is. So the split were left with nothing, but they've built a equipment dock here, and a wharf here, and a shipyard here. So we can now resume purchasing split ships from them, but of course we have our own shipyard at this point, so that is hardly necessary. But it's kind of cool to see that the AI works like this, that it realizes, hey, I don't have any shipbuilding capabilities, I should really have that. And then it actually builds shipbuilding capabilities. To me, that is very cool. So, how are we doing here? It needs 359 hull parts. I can probably get that. So let me call up one of my traders, like you. Are you doing something important? Not really, no. You are going here and you are getting 359 whole parts. $359. Confirm. And you're going here, you're going to trade with the build storage, and you're going to sell them off. Good. That should be it. If we go for information, maybe... No, they have not built any more turrets yet. We have to wait until the last stage of the construction plan for that, with this last Pyramid Disk defense platform I inserted, just to be able to meet the requirements. I gotta say, the requirements are quite steep, but all in all, this station maybe cost me around 100 million to build. So it's way more reasonable than the 400 million I had to give to the Quarter Curbs. And we're actually getting something out of this. Not only do a potentially allied faction get a pretty sizable and good station, we also have previously gotten relationship with the Duke's Buccaneers. Something we did not get from the Quarter Curbs. So this mission, it feels more finished. It feels more fleshed out. The rewards are actually there. Not that we've gotten much rewards or anything, it's just... It feels more... how can we call it? Tangible. The mission feels more tangible. It's not just 400 million credits going up in a vacuum and then disappearing. And the fleet we gave them in the previous episode, they actually helped us in fighting those scale plate packed fleets that we had to fight off. So, you know, it feels more fleshed out. So I'm more satisfied with this mission chain than the split mission chain. After we're done with the parent mission chain, I am planning to do the Lottie Trade Guild mission chain. So I'll probably take the Honorary Company Director Award first, and then do the Trade Guild mission. So, how are we doing? Yes, we have all the resources we need, so now it's just a matter of waiting until it is done, which should be in this episode. And how are you doing in terms of weaponry? The same as last. Alright. Well, I don't know what else I can do in the meantime. I've built my station the way I want it. It is now producing a lot of stuff. Not enough silicon wafers though, but it's alright. Because we're just filling up these different components in time anyway, so it's not a problem if there are some production stumbles. That doesn't bother me much. Because the end goal is just to be able to build as many ships as we want, and we can practically do that now. We can't mass produce them, but we can build quality ships, like our beautiful Julia over here, or Julie. I sent her out on some missions while playing in between last episode and this episode. And she is a beast. She has taken out quite a few enemy ships, capital ships included. She even took out a Xenon K on her own. So Julia is stronger than the Xenon K, which is excellent. As you can see, compared to last episode, we're a bit light on the cash, but that's because I've had to buy some modules and blueprints from the Pyramid, And let me tell you, those were not cheap. But in the end we got everything we needed, so I'm not too bothered about it. So now there's just a few connecting structures, and then there are the piers. I must say, this station does look quite nice. It is quite intricate. I don't know how well split and pyramid architecture meshes, but I'm happy with the way this came out. It's nice and symmetrical. Alright, so now we're building the piers, so it shouldn't be long. So it's 12 minutes for both of these, if I saw the starting time right, and it's about 16 minutes for the pyramid defense platform. But we are using SATA, so it should take no time at all. So, let's see. What can we do in the meantime? Well, I don't really want to do anything in the meantime, if I'm perfectly honest. I'm saving the Thelati missions for probably next episode, so I'm not going to start on those. So if you want to see those, well, you'll have to wait until the next one. Now, I wonder if you have gotten new weapon slots yet. You have not. Because we have enough turrets, because the mission states that we need 350 turrets, and we definitely do have that. Let's see here. 350 turrets and 150 shield generators. We do have the turrets. We do not have the shield generators. Because as you can see, we have more than 350 turrets all put together, but we do not have more than 150 shields all put together. We have 147. So let's hope that the disk I put in is indeed enough to satisfy this demand for 3 shield generators. I think it should be, because I set it to a high preset, which should contain enough. It's finished with 1 dock pier, so 1 more. So, but one thing I have noticed with building ships at our Grand HQ, I did manage to rename it this time, is that it builds ships very slowly. A normal large freighter takes almost 40 minutes, and in a ally shipyard it won't take more than 8 minutes. So it seems like it's increased by 5 times across the board, because, for example, Julie took 1 hour and 7 minutes to complete. And that was with all the resources. That's not counting the time we had to wait for resources to become available. So there does seem to be a penalty for the player purely time-wise in building the ships, which is unfortunate, but it's how it is. So, I guess for long-term plans, when we get our fleet and we can play around, I think that we should look for some modification materials to build both turret and weapon and shield and chassis modifications. and we'll build a single ship in which we will invest all of that modification power to make a ship that is undefeatable. And I think the ship that we want to do that with would be the, let's see here, the Raptor here. It is by far the largest ship in the entire game. Save for maybe the Xenon I, but those ships are humongous. But I think with the right modifications, this Raptor, it could probably take out a Xenon I, because if we look at the turret groups, it has 19 turret groups. And they are at least medium, which has an effective range of 2.6 kilometers. And some of them are large. Let's see here. Yes, so from 12 to 15, they are large. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4 large slots. And I think those are on either side, both up and down. Yes. Alright, so that's the plan. It's gonna take a hell of a time to build though. But that's alright. Now don't get me wrong, Julie is a very, very nice ship. But she's not all powerful. I tried to go up against the Xenon I with her, and she's just not quite able to cope. Not one-on-one. Alright, we are soon done. Yes, we are done. Aren't we done? Hello? Are we not done? It has one shield too little. Let's go with, let's press the button. Let's see here, let's edit this loadout. Let's go for the good preset. It didn't give us enough. Confirm module changes. Now, what do we need? We need advanced electronics, 102, energy cells. Alright, let's just get one ship to do all of this. So let's see. Property owned, I want you, Helios Sentinel. You're going to buy was right below 900 energy cells. So let's just get 900. Yes. And it was man, I should really have taken a picture of this. I do not have the memory to do this. Alright, so let me just take a picture so that I can look at it. Let's see here. So, there we are. Now, let me just see if you can still hear me, even though I'm using my phone as a camera right now. It does seem you can hear me. This is good. Alright, so you're going to transfer wares. You're going to give me advanced electronics 102. You're going to give me energy cells exactly 894. You're going to give me field coils exactly 166. like so. You're going to give me shield components. And of that I want 124. Too much. And lastly, turret components, 432. Do we even have that? We do, yes. So 432. There we are. And all of that you are going to bring over. Let me put on Zeta. You are going to transfer here. Yes, yes, yes. All of this. There we are. Now, let me just see if I can still be heard. Let me check. Yes, I can. Alright, we're good. So, what happened there is that we did not have enough shields. Now, I could have just built one shield and be done with it, but let me give them something good if I'm going to give them anything. So I've ordered my trading ship to pick up all the components that we need. It is currently docking right here. And then it's going to fly over and deliver all of those nice little goods over to our station. And now it's flying over to the newly built station, and it should only take a moment to upgrade a module. It's very different from building a module. Upgrading a module is almost instantaneous. Almost. As long as you have the resources. I can actually show you this here. If we go to plan build, you can see that the planned modules. Oh, I can't actually choose that. Oh well. Oh well, it's no big deal.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Yeah, you're just going to escape. Now. Where's the builder ship gone to? Has the builder ship bailed? Do you still have your inventory? You still have your field coils. This is all very strange. Yes, I do not have a builder, so I need to assign a builder.
I knew I made the right choice relying on you again.
There we are.
I don't mean to sound too demanding, but
there we are.
My Duke's New Haven still requires a capable station manager. I'm sure that won't be a challenge for someone as resourceful as you.
Oh. Okay, so what is a capable station manager? A 5-star manager. 5 full fat stars. Do I even have that in my main station? No. Oh yes, you are. Ah, beautiful. So, let us go to our main station and let's pick up our manager. We'll have someone else take over. Let's start guidance. Because it's not important how skillful our manager is, because, well, we're not doing any trading. It's a fully self-sufficient station. We can just let it be and do its own thing, so we don't really need a very good manager. So it's okay if we lose him. I was just afraid that maybe he wasn't a 5-star. But let me just say, if I didn't have that mod installed that increases or has a chance of increasing skills every 20 minutes you play, finding a 5-star manager in base X4 That's a very, very, very tall order. So tall that you probably can't find it. You have to specifically train one to be that good. And you know, base X4 training of managers, it's not quick, I can tell you that. So, but we have one. And if you want to download the same mod as I have, go ahead. It's the I can't remember what it's called actually, but it's the first one that pops up when you search for NPC skills or something like that in Steam Workshop.
Entering system. Pontifex's claim. Entering system. Iris mists.
Alright, let's leave the highway. And let's get over here. And here we are.
System. Nobilius fortune.
Here we are.
Entering system. Grand exchange.
We're approaching our Grand HQ. As you can see, it's a big, beautiful station.
Docking granted.
It's a bit of a messy station though. But who doesn't like a messy station, am I right?
Successfully docked.
Alright, so let's get up.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Let's get to the manager's office. Now,
Can I help?
let's work somewhere else. You're going to work at the Chimera as a service crew. You're assigned.
Acknowledged.
Now for the station, we're going to go over to information crew. We're going to select you, I suppose. And you... Oh, let me... No, not you. Alright, let me talk to my Chimera. Let's see, crew. You're the Patunk. Let me see, so Lao. We need to talk. Let me see. You know what? We'll deal with this. Oh no, Julie, come here, dock here. Now we can teleport back to our Chimera, and we'll figure out this manager dilemma later.
Greetings.
Hello.
So let's undock. And we're going to assign one of the crew members of Julie over to work at the Grand HQ.
Entering system. Nobilious fortune.
And here's the station that we built. We probably have to dock and then order a transfer.
Docking granted.
And here we are.
Successfully docked.
Now I need to go to my map.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
We need to go to information about Chimera, crew, Patunk. You need to work somewhere else for me. Calm, maybe? Yes. Transfer crew member. So we have to communicate directly with the crew we want to move over. So, transfer crew member. Now. There we are. That should be good enough.
Most impressive, my accomplished follower. This intimidating station shall henceforth be a grand buttress of my holy conquest. Your loyalty will not be forgotten.
That seems like a goodbye to me.
Holy conquest, huh? I hope he's not turning megalomaniac all of a sudden. Well, with the Paranid in disarray, it's only natural for him to try and grab a share of the pie. Anyway, return to the headquarters once you've got a moment.
Alright, seems like Dollbuster wanna talk to us. But before that, let's have a look at how our Julie is coming on with her docking. She has docked. So, let's go for information of Julie, and you seem like a capable sort. You're gonna work somewhere else for me. You're going to work here as a manager. And there you are. So, now you can fly here. We are teleporting back to the Grand HQ, and we're giving the order to our Chimera to
Entering
move
system.
somewhere else,
Grand exchange.
there where we can use the Zeta engine in peace. And maybe I want to give you the order to... No, you're not good enough. We need at least 3 stars to auto-trade. Alright, Albusta, you wanted to talk?
How's it going?
So, who was the Pirate Duke?
I have indeed done my research in the time since that fortunate diplomatic debacle. And boy, that old woman really lays it on thick. Sure, her Pirate Duke did make a few dramatic appearances back in the days before the big gate shut down. Always had a knack for intrigue, logistics, and motivating his followers. However, at the end of the day, he was just that, a pirate. Holed up with his dinghy fleet in a fringe sector, waylaying and ruining the day for us upstanding folk. Granted, there may be a lot of opportunities for a character like that in today's galaxy, but after he's played his part in our little conspiracy, he'll be forgotten again, just like all the others.
Well, that's too bad.
How's it going?
Alright, so the Paranid Civil War.
I think we're ready for the last part of our plan. To
Alright.
permanently lock the Paranid in a state of disarray, we need to throw them out of balance, both military and in religious terms. Thanks to you, Kremenkinslat now has a military foothold and a fleet to lash out with at any other self-declared diplomats that dare to show their faces. As per Gride's wishes, we'll now construct a fearsome flagship from which she can lead these operations.
Okay, so what exactly do I have to do?
The religious part of the equation appears to be slightly more intricate. The Paranid, especially the God Realm, are deaf to the preachings of some pariah, or worse, an unholy creature. However, what if a number of their own high priests were suddenly at variance with the doctrine? Luckily, a pile of mysterious cocoons suddenly appeared on our doorstep a while ago. Bozota and Kremenkinslat will be in charge of terminating the preservation process and indoctrinating the occupants, respectively. Our Boron friend will require some supplies to make this work, though I'm not at all sure what some of them are for.
Okay, so we need...
ethically challenged assistance. Your handling of these poor fellows is making me slightly concerned.
Will these concerns impair your ability to complete your part of the plan?
Of course not.
Glad that's settled.
Alright, so Mitonine crystals, they are the crystals that randomly spawn on asteroids. Let's see if we need anything else. Micro gimbal, remote detonator, sedative space. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. This is going to take a while. A very long while. And that damn spacefly caviar again. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and gather these materials off screen. And well, I guess I gotta thank you for watching. We're not doing the Lottie missions next episode because we gotta continue with the Pyramid. So, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.